Here is Djinn by Zolgia108. We are on the map 7. This is the newest version. Looks like we got a gray menu now. And a new HUD. Yeah, demons right in your face. Okay. Nice little start there. Alright, so the truth is, this is my second time doing this map. This is... Oh, I did not find that last time. So yeah, it looks like the chainsaw is modified now. This is my second time playing through this because I played it in the old version first, and I kind of raged on it a little bit. Lost my temper in some spots. So the good news is now I know where all of the brutal moments are. Although some of them may be gone by now in the new version, who knows? Plenty of health though, right? Or did I get all the good stuff? Maybe I got all the health. Alright. Alright, so these are lifts. Yeah, I don't mind this opening area. It's got some nice features here with the star and the pillars. The pillars also enable you to dodge the revenants a little bit. I like how monsters start coming down the stairs at you right away as you're trying to deal with the demons and the cacodemons, so maybe a couple too many cacodemons, but I didn't really mind it. Alright, so in this part... Whoa. Alright. Yeah, I always thought that was a decent way to do traps. Have monsters come up out of liquids like that. Alright, so this map has 537 enemies, 351 items, 13 secrets. And these are all doors. Well, some of them are doors. Oh, wow. Yeah, I opened the one in front of me and the one behind me opens up. So yeah, that's a nice trap too. Now I gotta deal with a Baron. Baron's preoccupied. Alright, so there's an armor. that there before? There are a lot of shoot switches in this map. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to remember exactly what did what. So I don't necessarily fully remember everything about the map. Hopefully I remember where to go at least in all the hard spots. Alright, I think these are soft lock situations here. Is there an imp somewhere? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of imps out there. Yeah, this is blocking, so you can fall back behind here, and you can't get out. So, I'm soft locked now. You're not supposed to be jumping in this wad, but I'm gonna have to. Same thing over here. Wait, what? I don't even remember trying to open that. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, got a rocket launcher. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. So yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. The first time I came in here, I just got mauled by, you know, 6 hit scanners. A little bit misaligned in here. So yeah, there's kind of a lot to do down this hallway, but what's really the point? You get a secret rocket launcher. You do get a super shotgun for free. But that's just the thing about this WAD. You kind of trigger events just by going places and sometimes hitting a switch. Like this switch evidently did something out here. I'm not sure exactly what, but you kind of just gotta hit the switches, and after you hit a switch, the entire level is fair game, basically, as far as what you might have to do next. Down there that was open. It's weird. Yeah, so there's a shootable switch in there. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of lagging really badly here. Ugh. Okay. So, I flipped that switch, and now I can come in here. Or I shot that switch. So now I can come in here and go down here. Doom guy. Okay, so there's a blue skull key here now. Oh, okay. There was not a blue key here in the first version, and believe it or not, you have to come back here after doing something completely across the level. So it was extremely wise to put that blue skull there. It's still probably going to be way too far across the level from whenever you activate it, but it's much better than what it was. It was literally nothing. Alright. So yeah, this area a little bit bland. I do like the blood rivers going on. Oh, I found it. Oh! Huh. I ended up doing this way later last time. Apparently you can do it this early. Go ahead and save it here. Here's a decent spot for shootable switches because you can't really reach them. I don't really have a problem with archviles in narrow spaces like this, narrow mazes, because there's usually plenty of cover. Ah, yeah, I remember this kind of. Just gotta make sure I explored everything. I think these imps got a health boost. Alright. Ow. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Forgot there was one of those in here. Yeah, this is very different. So all these pillars, maybe not all of them, but many of these pillars activate something. Yeah, I did this part much later in my previous playthrough. Ah, here come the attacking units. Where'd that archvile come from? Oh. Ah, get out of the way. Alright. Alright, so yeah, all these, many of them are secrets somewhere or another. There's a lift somewhere to go where those revenants were. Thought there was. Oh, there it is. there's the yellow door. So that's good to know. Yeah, I totally came in here way later last time. Interesting. Yeah, alternate paths is always good, or different ways, different orders you can complete a level in. I don't mind the different stuff going on with all these floors. It's kind of cool. Of course, it can change the fight pretty easily from fairly easy to pretty hard. If you happen to bring out the Archvile and the Cacodemons all right away, then it's going to be quite a different fight. Alright, now I gotta deal with a bunch of Revenants, I believe. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah, see, last time I came in here, I was much better stocked. I believe I had plasma, I had plenty of rockets. So... but whatever. Oh, there's another one back there. Goodness. Alright, still plenty of health out here, so... He also wisely turned this into a one-time door. It used to be you kept having to flip that switch to open this door and it would close. I know there's a secret in here, right here. Yeah. It seems you're really expected to go a different way first, because there's just not enough ammo. When you do it this way. A few shells. Alright, where are these Archviles at? Oh, there's one right there too. Yeah, kind of annoying with the blocking stuff going on in here. But yeah, not such a bad little quest for the blue key. This could be a little bit more detailed, obviously, and maybe some more lighting variety, a few darker spots, a few torches to add some light. Oh, look at that! Didn't see that. But overall, not such a bad area. Some misalignments there. All right, up we go. Okay. I'm going to save it, kill everything real quick, and just check their... Okay. I was wondering if they had any goodies in there, because I skipped them last time. Alright, I guess I'll go back and fight them for their goodies. Maybe I won't. Ow. Yeah, not really worth it. I mean, you give up a lot of ammo just to get a bulk cell and an armor, basically, so I think I'm going to skip that, and we'll go back. Use my map here. There we go. So yeah, I'm not sure when this opens, but obviously it needs to open because there's stuff in there that you need. You need the blue key, so interesting. Alright, so I have the blue key. Since I went that way, I don't know where to use it. But it has to do with this side, I'm pretty sure. So we'll go back up over here. And grab some more shells. And some more shells. Oh, stuck again. Alright. So, at some point I believe this just opens up. And I thought it would be open now, but it's not. So that leaves me unsure of what to do then. Not shootable. I don't think it's on a repeat switch, is it? Oh my, it is. Oh, okay. I did not realize that before. I didn't realize that last time. So yeah, that's definitely a no-no, to make a really remote switch on a repeat shootable. Okay. Alright, so yeah, now we do that Spider Mastermind area. Actually a pretty cool area. It's actually a decent fight in here that I liked quite a bit. Except for that time. And also that time. Yikes. Oh, you got me again. Oh, I'm stuck. No. There we go. Yeah, once again, I like how the monsters are coming through later. Yikes. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good spider demon fight. Because you got enough cover, but the name of the game is obviously infighting, so you gotta expose yourself to make that happen. Interesting little room with the light blue water, rocky. As usual, just a touch bland, but not really that bad. Alright, now this area is gonna be rough with that many rockets. Oh, here's some more rockets. There's a bunch of archviles down below. Plenty of ammo, obviously, here. Unfortunately, the best thing to do here would be go down and kill the archviles, because they can resurrect monsters that are right on the edge. They can reach them. So, what do I have? I got 29 rockets. I think I'll try that now. It's just a matter of where you jump down as far as whether or not you get screwed. Oh, oops, that's teleporter. There's a Megasphere secret down here. It involves hitting a bunch of switches. See, the Megasphere comes down a little bit with each switch. But you don't even really need one because there's so many health bonuses in here that by the time you get them all, you've got 200 even after getting incinerated by an archvile. So I don't remember how many switches there are. It looks like at least 3, maybe 4. Good thing there are an obscene amount of bonuses. There are like 350 items in this map. There we go. Alright, so now I can get the Megasphere by jumping from above whenever I want it. But for now I gotta find a teleporter back up out of here. Artifact. Forgot there was even a switch in there. Yeah, obviously gotta do something. Alright, so obviously there's tons of shells and bullets in here. Do get some heavier weapons at some point, but for now, that's what I got to work with. So, I do need to remember that there's a megasphere in there when I come back out. Alright, so I can go through here and do that business, or I can go... Can I go down here yet? No. Okay. So ultimately I gotta go down there, so I think I gotta go in here first. And yeah, I remember the first time I did it, I was like, what in the world? Why did I even need to come in here? Because there was like a switch, but obviously it's extremely far away from that, so yeah. Oh, that would have been real bad. I remember the last time I played this, I did not have a backpack yet, and I've commented that I was a little frustrated that there's this much ammo and so many monsters, you gotta give me a backpack. So this time, given the way that I went, I did find a backpack before I got to this area, so it may be a matter of making sure there are multiple backpacks. Yeah, I really don't mind this whole area too much. It's kind of an interesting concept that there's archviles down there. They aren't really probably going to hit you, but they will resurrect the enemies who are on the edges. And if you fall down, beware, because they can gang up on you. The outdoor area, plenty of monsters, even some hit scanners, but it's not that big a deal. You can just run around and pick up the ammo and keep shooting, and you'll be fine. This is just a little bit tedious because so much many bullets and shells out there, and there's enough cover to basically just cheese this whole thing. Which I hate to do, but I'm doing it. Alright, I'm gonna use some rockets. Alright, I think it's just Hell Knights left, so I'm going to carry on. So yeah, the thing about here is, yeah, in hindsight, I know that I'm going to be able to go back out in that area with all those bullets and the megasphere, so I'm able to not worry about my bullets or my health at this point. As long as I don't die, everything will be alright. Or fall off. There are teleporters back. There's even a suit here. So yeah, a little bit of the chasm going on here, which is fine. It would be a little bit more interesting if I wasn't able to cheese the whole thing, you know? Oh, now I could actually die from one hit. Actually, that's not true. Most they can do is 64, so I'm good for at least 2 more hits, right? Alright. So, yeah, this was kind of a tough jump. I just kind of, yeah, don't really feel like dealing with taking the teleporter all the way around, so I'm just gonna quick load. I'm missing the jump. I did it. I know I did it. I did it fairly easily, but there we go. Alright, so I forgot about them. Huh. Yeah, they got these little pain elemental bosses that... What? Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but bottom line is I'm pretty sure now that other area is open, so I can grab all the ammo and the megasphere below, which is like right here. Yeah. There we go. And find one of the teleporters. Oh, this was all hidden on the map, I believe. I'm glad he put it back on. 280. A few more boxes should do it. There's 1, 2. That's plenty. Alright, so now I just gotta find that corner. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Like, I hit a switch in there after I killed that pain elemental thing, and now way over here, this is open. So it's just a matter of... I think that what needs to happen, basically, since he likes to do these remote switches and the progression never really places you where you need to be next, I think what needs to happen is just use more keys. So if this had been, again, marked with a key, and that switch over there had been marked with a key, then I would know, okay, I saw that key before, or I saw that door before, now I can open it. So without that happening, it's a lot of guesswork as far as, you know, where in all of this should I go next. Alright, so I come in here at the end, I believe. First, ow. That was painful. Alright. I think I'm getting a plasma gun out of this pretty soon. Oh, that thing again. Yeah, I forgot about their little explosive death. I'm way back here now. Ah, that's the guy who came behind me last time. Okay. Alright, so yeah, obviously the door here kind of makes this cheesable and kind of boring. Yeah. And then that switch, you know, you don't know what that does. So, alright, this time we'll save it going into here. Alright, so yeah, that's what happens when you have tiny doors that are repeatable. Alright, so another 100 cells. I probably wasted 80 right there at some point. Alright. Oh, I have the blue door. Okay. Yeah, last time I ended up coming in here and I didn't even have the blue key. So that made things rather interesting. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. I did that on accident. Not the greatest secret ever, but we'll take it. Alright. Not sure what that one does either. Alright, so, this time I could go in here, or I could go down here. I'm gonna do this. Ah, I remember the mandatory damage. Because I don't think there's a suit anywhere nearby. Might be a secret one somewhere. You can't actually ride this. And of course from here I gotta deal with another of these idiots. So yeah, this may be the worst part in the whole map, as far as unfair-wise. Because what happens here, you flip this switch, and I'm not sure what that does, but now I gotta go back that way, and there's only a little bit of health in here, there's no suit, so it's mandatory damage without a suit and without any, not any, but without much health. Alright. So yeah, now I go into here, grab that, grab whatever we can find, because there's a cyber demon in there that I have to deal with. Gotta say, the route that I took this time is turning out much better progression-wise than my previous run. Because there's still a lot of switches that I really don't know what they're doing, even with it being my second playthrough. But I'm just kind of always finding somewhere to go, and I haven't really had to go all the way across the map yet. Alright, so I believe there are 3 switches that will allow me to get up here. Or, wait, how does it work? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use plasma. Alright, so killing him, okay, give me that. Okay, I get a blue skull key, which, okay. It's all green on my HUD now. Alright. That's a problem, because I don't remember blue skull key, where I need that. But perhaps I've seen it somewhere. We'll just have to go back and try to remember, or see what's opened up. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. So in my first playthrough, it was that archvile area, and there was absolutely nothing to indicate that that's where I needed to go. My goodness. My goodness. What do we got here? Yeah, I just don't feel like it. So yeah, down through here. I mean, imagine this if you hadn't seen that yet. This is just open now, and this is where... Wait, where? I think here. No, right here. This is where I got the blue key, and this is where I needed to come with it. So yeah, it's very, very wise to have added this blue key marker. Oh boy. It's gonna hit the fan or what? I'm afraid I might have missed a PFG this time, to be honest. sure there was a point to killing them. Oh, I do need to keep going. Oh, Megasphere. But I can't get. Come on. That's no fun. Alright, so I guess that was just a waste of ammo. Alright, I got the yellow Zolgia108. So yeah, I do remember where that one is. But it's nowhere near here. It's in here. And remember, this is me playing this the second time. So yeah, I still think there are some spots where the progression should be a lot clearer. Obviously your map helps, especially ports that color code the key doors, which you need to play anyway, because this is GZ Doom only type of WAD. But yeah, there's my yellow door. Yeah. Pretty brutal maze. It's very... It's very tight, obviously, and a lot of tough monsters in it. Oh, I really wanted the rest of that. We'll just go through one more time. See if I can pick up some stuff. Because I'm pretty sure I've missed a BFG at some point. Well, that helps a little bit. Oh, he got behind me. There's a lot that I didn't do down here, huh? Just gotta take it slow, I think. Yikes. Huh. Not sure what that switch does, because I already got what I needed out of here, which is the red key. Now I got the map, though. That's helpful. Where is it? Alright. Guess that's all. Oh, no. One more little path. Alright. So we'll go back. What's this? No. Go back this way. Alright, Soul Sphere, good. Alright, so is there a way not to take the teleporter? That's the question. I guess so. Perfect. Now I got the BFG out. Alright. I believe I got the red key there, which is the last one I need. And I'm at almost all the enemies after all the resurrections. So yeah, the maze is kind of tough. It's pretty intricate for... It's fairly intricate for a map that's, you know, already pretty big. There's just a lot of really big areas. You start looking at the red key, so that's not too bad as far as... What is that? As far as progression, the red door is right there, so not too bad, I guess. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the exit right there. That's the exit. So whatever's left, I don't really need to deal with. But just for fun, I will. Oh, a new little arch file. So they're the guys who are... They're the ones who are hurting me during the lighting up process. I got splayed, though. Alright, that should be pretty close to everybody. 44 enemies somewhere. That's probably all those imps that I left. Alright, this is a little long. Alright. Okay, so there you have Close to Dog. Yeah. So obviously in that run, not so bad. It just shouldn't take me 2 runs through a map to be able to figure out where to go. Now in the newest version, there was at least one way to make it a lot easier. Adding that blue key trim to that hallway makes a world of difference, because there's absolutely no reason to have to suspect to go back there without it. So yeah, in a lot of the areas you got a key, and so you just had to backtrack to wherever that key switch or key door was, and it was often very far away. I don't like that. I don't think that's good progression, especially in a really large map. But at least there was a key. You know, at least there's a key, so you know where you're going to use that. But there are some areas where you kind of hit a switch and it just opens something up somewhere, and you had to just find it. Like the shootable, repeatable switch that opened up the spider demon area. It's kind of close to there, but you can't really see it from there. Even once you exit that room, you don't really see it unless you go and find it, and it's on a timer, obviously. I don't think that's good progression. The chasm area with the kind of platforming, you end up opening up that other corner of that big, huge area, and there's no reason to suspect that is what happened there. So you just gotta kind of look for it. So I don't think that's good progression. Now, but like I said, I think you could just make all of those areas into key areas, and then it may not be near where you were, but at least you know where to go, instead of having to look around somewhere random. So that would, I guess, be my advice. Whenever you're going to send someone far across the map, which I would advise you don't, but if you're going to do that, at least just give me a key so that I know where I need to go. But yeah, some decent combat in here. A lot of ammo, so that's good. I like the boss fights. You know, there's been some custom bosses that I haven't liked at all. I thought the spider demon fight was fun. There's a lot going on. There's hit scanners, revenants, arachnotrons up high that you can't get the spider demon to shoot them, but you can get them to shoot the spider demon. So that's an interesting dynamic going on there. The cyber demon fight, you know, with the pillars, it makes it interesting. You gotta kind of decide, do I even have enough space to use plasma, or should I just peekaboo with the super shotgun? Kind of an interesting cyber demon fight. Some of the fights were kind of just weird, like the line of mancubi after you can just leave that room. The tons of imps coming at you when you're running backwards, so it's like, well, I'm just gonna keep running and not fight these imps. The hallway, the maze with the Barons and the Hell Knights could, I think, maybe get unfair in a hurry. Those are very narrow, and Barons have a lot of health, so you don't even have the BFG at that point. It can be a little rough. But overall, some decent combat, some decent looking areas. It's still a little monotonous. It's coming along. It keeps coming along. It keeps coming along. So I think eventually we'll get to some nicer looking maps, but this is obviously a really big one. I don't know if they're going to keep getting bigger and bigger. I actually think this might be the end of an episode, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it's just the progression was worse than this video made it seem, because this was the second playthrough.